Do you feel anything?
I feel heat.
It's just gonna keep getting better.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy when you do the like before and after photos.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Hey guys, it's Kirstina. I'm here with Katarina with Honest Glow, and today we are doing plasma therapy?
Yes, we're doing plasma fibroblasts. This is going to be tightening the skin, but then it's also anti-aging, which is nice. And this lasts a lot longer. It can last up to 3 years, which is really cool.
Nothing is getting injected,
right? Nope, it's your own natural collagen elastin. So this is like a good alternative to someone that doesn't want to do Botox or filler.
Because I've never considered doing Botox. But I'm not gonna lie, we got some fine lines here.
And you're like, I'm ready for these to go away.
And so if you're like me, it's okay if you don't know what it is, because I didn't know about this until Katarina brought it up. She did a facial for me before, and she's amazing.
Thank you.
I follow her Instagram, and she's been posting this. It's fairly new.
Yes, it's a newer treatment. Nobody's offering it currently that I know of in Jacksonville.
See?
So this is more of a West Coast thing. So this is really cool. So I've seen it a lot on the West Coast whenever I was in Seattle, and I wanted to learn it, but I didn't find a good instructor until I moved here, and then it was like, it's just came up from here. I've been practicing for a while. Did like almost 5 months of practicing before launching it to make sure it was perfect.
And she is a licensed esthetician, right?
Yes, licensed master esthetician.
Oh, master. Got her master. Master. And so is it a needle?
Yeah, so it's a little needle tip.
Okay.
And I actually don't even touch your skin. It's just making a tiny little arc. It's just a very small controlled burn. And that's going to stimulate that fibroblast and stimulate that collagen. And so it's really cool.
Awesome. So there's numbing that goes.
Yes, we'll numb you for 20 minutes beforehand. And we'll do it like if I'm working on one side and it's taking me a little while, I'll take a break from here and I'll start numbing there. So then we make sure you're super numb for each time, and if we need to ever take breaks to numb more, we will. The most sensitive spot's always the forehead, just because we have so many nerves and so many bones here. Yeah. But everywhere else is pretty normal. It feels almost like a static electricity shock. So nothing crazy. Yeah. It's just more so you just want to like jump back whenever you first get it, because you're like, what are you doing to me? What is happening?
All right, so this lasts, you said, about 3 years?
It can last up to 3 years.
Up to 3 years, yeah.
I've heard most people want to touch it up within like a year. Okay. Just because they love the results, and like I said, it's not paralyzing that muscle like Botox usually does. Right. So usually it's like within a year you're like, I'd like to do it again. If it's for someone, you don't have super prominent wrinkles, right? So if it was for someone maybe in their 60s, 50s that have a little bit more prominent wrinkles, they may need it once or twice. Gotcha. Just a couple times just to really get it stretched in the way we want it, because we're dealing with years. But with you, I think one treatment, I think you're going to be happy.
Right. And so you can do any area, face,
we can do anything. We could even do above the knees. We could do any skin area, as long as there's no hypertrophic scarring, which is the scars that are kind of like bubbled up, or any keloids or anything like that, which is where a scar that keeps forming over a scar.
Awesome. So what age range would you say is like the perfect person to get this done?
Honestly, this is great for anybody that wants to do preventative. So someone maybe like 23, in their 30s, kind of in that range. And then someone in their 40s, 50s, 60s, this is great to kind of repair things. So, but then again, whenever we get in the older range, more mature ladies, we want to do it maybe a few times just to give them the results that they want.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So we're going to take you along for this process. We're going to show you her doing it, like before pictures, her doing it after my healing process. So it takes about 7 to 10 days.
About 7 to 10 days, just depends. Everybody's a little different. You're pretty young, so I've seen your skin heal. Your skin heals pretty quick, so I think you're going to be on the quicker healing spectrum. But everybody's a little different because we are stimulating your own collagen and elastin. So everybody's a tiny bit different, but I think you're going to be closer to that 7-day mark. And then you're going to continue to see results for the next 8 weeks. But you'll see the best results in probably 3 weeks. You'll see about 70% of your results, which is nice. So in about 3 weeks, you're going to be like, ooh, this is nice. Like, it just keeps lifting.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Good morning. Today is day 1 post my plasma fibroblast pen procedure. As you can see, I am a little swollen, especially around the eye area. This eye it looks like it's a little bit more swollen. Maybe I slept on it. I was supposed to sleep on my back. I tried my best. But as far as pain, there's not much pain. There's no like itching or anything so far. It just feels like a sunburn. My forehead feels a little tight, but as you can tell, I have like range of motion. I can smile, I can do everything. This morning when I woke up, I used a light cleanser. I used Farmhouse Fresh. It's the green tea milk wash. Katerina told me that that was okay to use. And then I used this ointment she provided with me. It's the silver gel. It is like around my eyes, it is a sensitive area like to touch, but everywhere else wasn't sensitive, isn't painful. Like I would say my eyes are the most sensitive and my lip area is the least sensitive. So it'd be eyes, forehead, then lips. I would assume, like right now it's like 8 o'clock, I would assume as the day goes down, the swelling will go down. Katerina did say that the swelling is common on the first day, especially around the eyes. So I'll try to do another video closer to like maybe middle of the day, towards the end of the day, just to show you the progress of it. But it looks good, feels good. I can definitely see a difference in my lips. But yeah, I will have to though, we are gonna be outside for a little bit, so have to wear some sunglasses to protect my eyes and a big floppy hat to protect my face from the sun, because it is very sensitive to the sun and I really don't want to make it any worse or, you know, hinder the results in any way. So stay tuned. I'm excited to see what this will look like. So it's the end of day 2 of healing. I did take my pictures this morning and I was a little bit more swollen and puffy. I think it was just from the morning. As you can tell, a lot of the swelling has gone down. I will say that as the day progressed, the itchiness did start. So when it does start to itch, I just kind of like take a napkin and I'll like blot the area, apply some pressure. And also applying the silver gel does help take away the itch. So that's been very helpful. My skin around the eye is not sensitive to the touch anymore. So I kind of forget that it's there until I look in a mirror. Really, I feel like the skin is tightening and the holes, the bumps, they are raised, so it kind of feels like braille almost. I don't know how to explain the texture. It's very different than my skin would be or is, like the rest of my skin is. But I feel like it's gonna start flaking, and the healing process is definitely starting to happen, and I'm excited to see you know, the redness come down, the holes, all of the bumps heal and start to see the process. So we'll see what I look like tomorrow. Okay, today is day 3. It is 2 o'clock. I don't know if you can tell, but some of the scabs down here, they're starting to come off. So that is part of the healing process. So it is happening. There's no swelling today, no pain at all. Still a little itchy in certain spots where I just kind of have to like dab very lightly. But yeah, I think most of the scabs will probably start to fall off today and tomorrow. It is day 4. One thing I forgot to talk about is going out in public. Obviously I look a little different. I have been out in public since like day 1 post procedure, and honestly, like no one's even said anything to me. If we're in a store, you know, I'm wearing a mask and then like kind of like my hair covers some of the forehead, but honestly like no one's even done like a double take or anything or brought it up. We went out to eat one day and no one said anything to me, so I guess people don't care. Or I don't know, maybe they don't notice, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, so definitely some itching happening today. A lot of the scabs are falling off. I can feel them, I can see them. So healing is happening. I don't know. I honestly forget that I look like this. I don't feel it. My skin's not tight or anything. It's just when I go like this, obviously I can feel it, but like when I'm just talking, I don't even know that it's still here on my face, but. All right, it is 8:30 on day 4. As you can tell, almost all of the scabbing came off except for my forehead. If you can come in a little closer, you can see some of them have come off, like in this area, but this area, they're still there. It's fine, but the majority, and there's a little bit on like my eyebrow area. But I was kind of looking, and I do already notice that my eyebrows have like a lift here, and I do have more space where typically I have like a hooded eye, so when I do eyeliner you can't really see it. But here I can already see a difference, so I'm super excited to see what will happen in the next like 3 weeks, because typically you start seeing the biggest difference 3 to 8 weeks after it's all healed. So I'm only on day 4, so this is looking really good. I'm super excited. All right, it is day 5 and I have fresh new skin. That's kind of how I feel, especially right here under my eyes. It's lighter, brighter, tighter. I feel like there's like a little bit of a glow on it. I'm loving it. I did use this aftercare balm that Katerina gave me. It's a tinted moisturizer. It's SPF 50, UVA, UVB protection. She told me to use it once the scabs came off, so I used it on my lower half of my face. My forehead still has a few scabs, so I just used the silver gel on that. But a lot of them are coming off. I feel like later today, maybe even tomorrow morning, it'll be all healed. Super excited to see my forehead results. But this tinted moisturizer, it's really light, it's really nice. There is, like I said, it is tinted, so there is a little bit of color, but it rubs in real nice and smooth, and protects my face if I'm outside and just doing anything, since it is fresh new baby skin, like I call it. Like, that's how I feel it is. It's so nice. Loving it so far, so keep you updated on tomorrow. The day we've all been waiting for, or maybe just me, is finally here. I'm healed. I am loving it. I can totally see a difference, and I asked my husband if he could tell the difference, and he's like, oh yeah, you don't have any bags under your eyes. So it's good. Husband approved. But all jokes aside, seriously, like, my wrinkles are not as visible. They're not as, I guess they're going to be deep. My under eye, seriously, no bags, no dark circles. I'm loving it. It just feels like new skin for me, and my lips are healed, and it just all looks so great. I'm so happy. So this is day 6 of healing from the procedure. And as Katerina said before, I will see about 70% of my results at 3 weeks. So this is only like 1 week. I still have 2 more weeks. We'll keep you posted. I'll probably only do like a weekly update from here, since it's just gonna be minor changes, and we will see you back in a week. Thank you so much, Katerina, for educating me and helping me along this process. You were super informative, super just helpful and caring. You were always checking in on me to make sure that, you know, my healing process and seeing how I was feeling. I really appreciate it. You were just wonderful. I highly recommend Katerina. I really think it's super important that you find someone that you're comfortable with this procedure. So you should check her out. You should follow her on Instagram. I will be posting weekly updates on our Instagram, so be sure to follow us. It's WOJ Weddings on Instagram. And we will be releasing other videos here soon, so stay tuned.